Good morning, hydrations. And depending on when you're listening to this, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I do hope nobody takes offense to being called a hydration. But in the words of Hydratia herself, if you do, you could make like the rushing river and smash against the rocks. Here's the finale, the Pepshot, Part 4. You know what? I think Hydratia's gonna take a page out of her best friend's book and wild shape into an ape.
Does wild shape require a verbal or somatic or anything like that?
No, you just do it.
Just takes my action. I'm just gonna I'm gonna try to just barrel through it.
Oh.
You're gonna be like, bye, Booch.
Like you're just running through it?
I'm gonna try.
All right. This is unexpected. I'm going to ask for 2 successive strength checks. And so, like, your movement is moving through and the action is also moving through, if that's cool with you.
Well, the first one's only a 6.
Oh, well, then you're definitely just stuck in it anyway.
Oh, shit.
You guys. I feel like this isn't how this is supposed to end. Oh, man.
You take 11 points of acid damage as you ram into it. Well, I guess your monkey form takes 11 points of damage. Good old druids and your infinite health points. After him is back to Delano.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing back across this pit over to the other side, and then I think I have enough movement to get down to the gelatinous cube, and I'm gonna try to grab in and grab. How many are in there right now?
2 of them.
I'll grab Hydratia, just reach in and grab her and try to yank her out.
All right, do a strength check. I like that the monkey is reaching in to save the other monkey.
Yeah.
Monkeys swing together.
Oh,
So,
no, that's a bad roll.
That is not good. That is a 5.
Okay, so what you do is you reach in to try to grab the other monkey, and instead, Leland or Hydratia doesn't quite understand, and just like, instead of grabbing your hand, just kind of like tries to high five, like you're going for the high five.
So I do get 2 attacks, so can I take a second attack and try to...
It's not an attack, unfortunately, and you did roll low enough that I'm going to say that you got pulled in, too.
Oh,
Okay.
no. This is so bad. I was gonna fireball the tail end of the cube, but now there's another monkey stuck in it.
You take 8 points of damage.
Do it anyway.
For frig's sake.
Do it.
I can't fireball with them in it.
Yeah, you can.
Well, when I hurt them?
You'll hurt their monkey forms, and then they'll just revert back to
Booch
normal.
isn't a monkey right now.
Oh, well.
You'll just hurt his turtle form, and then he'll turn human again.
Ugh, I can't do that to Booch. I can't kill my husband on the podcast.
Can I kill my husband?
Yeah.
I've seen divorces
Oh,
over
wow.
less.
Oh, wow. Okay. Can I kill my This
Just
is
in the
being
podcast, just...
recorded.
You can try.
I'll be nice and mention that. Oh no, not with a fireball. Fireball's tricky because, as far as I'm aware, fireball detonates on impact. So you're gonna have a tough time throwing a fireball in any way that doesn't just hit all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
20-foot radius. I was just gonna try to like sneak it behind it, but I guess if it's all the way to the ceiling, yeah.
Yeah, there's no real getting past it, unfortunately.
Ugh.
Unless you try something really clever, but if you all happen to think of it, then I'll leave it be, but I'm not going to mention it.
I start eating a hole in the gelatinous cube.
All right,
Heartburn.
with my action, I can see that Booch is not wild shaped. I'm going to try to strength check Booch out.
Okay.
Ugh, 8.
It is not enough. It's not enough for it to pull you in, though. So basically, you try to reach in and pull. You get a little bit of acid burning your hand. Not enough to take damage, but yeah, you're not able to pull him out.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cast Flame Blade as a bonus action. Basically, a fiery blade is now in my free hand concentration spell for up to 10 minutes, and it lasts the duration. Basically, I can use my action to make a melee spell attack with the fiery blade. So on
that's cool.
On a hit, the target takes 3d6 fire damage, and it sheds 10 feet of bright light. So let's swing it at this stupid Jello. 3d6.
Yeah, you technically can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you used your action to try to pull him out. It is an action to try to pull people out.
So casting it's a bonus action, and now it's just in my hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you still have your movement too if you wanted to do anything with your movement.
I will back up, so I'm right between the darkness, and then there's 5 feet between me and the cube.
Sounds good. I guess it's the cube's turn.
And I'll say, sorry, Booch. No, Booch is after me.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Booch.
All right, so Booch is going to stretch his long neck out. He's going to look around, back over into the back of his shell and say, all right, buddies, it's time for you spore babies to wake up. Let's do this.
It's terrifying.
And so he's going to use his symbiotic entity and use one of his wild shapes to awaken the spores on his shell. He's going to gain 20 temporary hit points. You get some other cool stuff as well, but none of it's going to apply at the moment. This lasts for 10 minutes or until I lose my 20 temporary hit points. So that takes my action, I believe, right, to wild shape.
Does except for John.
John's the bonus.
All right, so that's what he's going to do. So he gets 20 temporary hit points, and his little spore babies are awakened.
Okay, sounds good. It's just gonna go for a trip and take you with it.
Oh no!
It's in difficult
Come
terrain,
back.
remember.
Oh, right. It'll
All
actually
right.
move
Good
slightly
job,
less.
Bill.
It's very, very slow. Oh, right. I guess it can actually just spend both actions to move. Yeah, it'll move a little further. Anyway, it just pulls you along and deals damage to all of you. 13 damage.
So if I drop to 0 for my ape, then I turn back into me.
And you take the residual.
Okay.
There's carryover. So I also revert back into Hydratia and take only one acid because I actually am resistant to acid.
Oh,
Nice.
that's cool.
Is a gelatinous cube flammable?
I mean, just as flammable as everything else.
Okay. Didn't know if it was made of petroleum or something.
You have already hit it a couple times with fire and didn't seem to...
Okay.
Oh, remember, Booch, you have those temporary hit points too, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping track of that.
My barks, the concentration on my bark skin is also, I lost it on my first hit when I charged it, so my AC is garbage again.
It doesn't really target your AC all that much anyway.
I know.
It's just gonna end with us all dying in a cube, and there's our one shot.
That could happen.
It could happen.
At least I'll die the slowest.
Whose turn is it?
After the cube is Kite Z.
I will say, oh no! And I'll run up and I will, I can hit it from 10 away because I have a staff and I have reach, and I will smack it with my shillelagh staff.
Shillelagh!
That's a 17 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
And that is another 9 damage.
Consistent. I love it. Yeah, so you peel another chunk. You notice that this thing's pretty hardy, so you're pretty confident you can hit it without damaging the people that are inside of it either, so that's nice.
Does it have a face?
It does not have a face.
Hold on, we'll get you guys out.
And it's up to Hydratia.
So, if I have seen a giant goat, it is a large creature.
Okay.
If I were to wild shape into a giant goat, what would happen?
God, what happened?
I think your gelatinous cube can only hold so many medium-sized creatures or one large creature. So
Yeah, I think so. So that's going to be
It would-
interesting.
Poop out some booch.
yeah.
All right, then I do it. Giant goat.
Okay, let's go for 50-50 here. Okay. Leland, pick me even or odd.
Odd.
Alright, so even, odd you're free, even they're free. Alright,
There you go.
you're free
Yeah.
then.
Oh. Okay.
Well, actually, I'm going to move you slightly back here. There.
Which way are you going out?
Oh, it's a good question.
If I had a choice, I would like to go behind it. But
Okay.
actually, if I had a choice, I would have liked to push the two of you out of it. But
That's fair.
that's just the way the ooze squeezes.
Yeah, basically, as you start expanding, it kind of rejects you out of its body because it's just like, that is, nope, too big.
Good thinking, Hydratia.
Oh, God.
Is that what a goat
It's
sounds
a
like?
creepy goat laugh. Don't goats sound like humans, right?
there you
Okay.
go.
Are you going to do any movement or anything, or?
Well, I'm kind of got my ass into a pit here, so I'm gonna stick where I am.
All right. After Leland is back to Delano.
Okay, so I, as a Charter Kai and a follower of the Raven Queen, I get a blessing of the Raven Queen, and once per day is a bonus action. I can teleport up to 30 feet in an unoccupied space. So my question is, as an action, I can't move within this gelatinous cube.
No, but I'm fine with that teleporting. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think as my bonus action, I will teleport, and I'm going to teleport. And then as my action, I am going to cast. Ooh, do I want to do that?
So now you are over this pit and kind of between these two pits at the corner of this hallway.
Yeah, I'm between the two pits. Yeah.
Story of or the title of a book, Between Two Pits.
It was the best of pits. It was the worst of pits.
The Tale of Two Pits.
Whew, tell you, my two pits are a little sweaty after getting out of that cube. That's for sure.
I think you have 4 pits now.
Woo.
I definitely got 4 udders. Or 4 nips, I guess.
As the ooze is sitting there dissolving Booch, something strange happens. The ooze suddenly separates into thousands of smaller, tiny cubes and just kind of like sprawls out all across the floor, freeing Booch. And it doesn't seem to be moving anymore.
Oh.
Okay.
I will run to Booch and help him up. And Booch, are you okay?
Yeah, I think my spore babies saved me.
Is that John? What was that?
That's my giant goat scream.
I will give him health. I have the heal feat, so I can give him 15 points of health back.
Oh, Kaita. Very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope that makes you feel a little better.
Is she healing him out of initiative, or is initiative gone because of that?
No, initiative's gone.
Do you need more health, honey?
No, I appreciate it, Pyra. I'm feeling pretty good, actually.
Okay. Just eat a mushroom. Those purple ones are perfect.
There is another passageway around the corner here. You must leap over these pits.
Does anyone want to go check a different cave with me?
Yeah, I don't think I'm very good at getting over these pits. I'm kind of a little bit clumsy. But I'll go with
There's
you.
4. We need 4 keys.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. Let's go, Pyra. We can check out one of the other ones.
All right. And I'm running out to the darkness with my sword, my magical sword that I have for 10 minutes. So when I enter the darkness, does the sword disappear?
That's complicated. I think it actually does, yes. What level is the sword, actually? Like, what level of spell is that?
Second level, I think. Yeah, Flame Blade, second level.
Yeah, though, it does get rid of it.
Oh, it gets rid of it, it's gone.
Your sword is gone, yeah.
I'm so mad right now. Oh, my freaking sword. Come on, Booch.
All right, let's go. So I'm gonna pick up Big Boy, pick up my cleaver as I walk out of the door here.
Yeah, and you'll notice that a lot of your spore babies are either completely eroded away because you were in that cube for a while, or
His
they're
face right now.
at the very least they're very damaged. You think it's gonna take some time for them to recover.
Let's
for
go
sure.
with very damaged.
Yeah. Well, at least one of them is completely gone, or else you wouldn't have got out of that cube.
Oh, my
Booch.
spore baby.
One of your spore
Life
babies
can come
definitely
from
saved you.
death. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Life can come from death. Remember?
You know what, Pyra? This is true. This is true.
What are the rest of y'all doing?
I'm gonna say, is anyone coming with me? Try to find this key.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to make it over the second pit.
It's the weirdest goat noise.
so
ridiculous. Right, you lost your monkey form.
I am not a monkey anymore, but I would like to try to do the same check.
I'm gonna lower myself to the ground and kind of lower my butt and my back and kind of motion towards Kaitsa.
Oh my god.
I will climb on top of Hydracia.
Okay, that's a little tight, but all right.
I like where this is going.
So Delano, John, if you want to either make an acrobatics check to try to tippy toe across, or if you want to do an athletics check to try to jump across, either one.
I'll do athletics since it's a wee bit better.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Okay, that's not good.
It's a natural 20, listener.
That is I rolled a 2 with my +3, so I got a whole 5.
All right. The pit, as you fall down, seems to be about 20 feet deep. So you take 9 damage as you hit the bottom real hard. Because, yeah, it definitely wasn't enough to clear it. I think your foot probably caught the edge as you were going, and you just kind of face planted into the ground.
Okay.
What are you doing, Hydracia, mounted by Kitsy?
I'm just gonna
Kaitsi?
try to step over this hole.
Yeah, that's fine. You're massive. I don't care. Okay, you look down the hole and you see Delano's down there.
I'm scared for 2 reasons now. Okay.
I will lower a rope.
Get to the other side
Let me
and
get
then
to the
lower
other
the
side
rope.
first. Yeah, I step over to the other side as well.
I will ready my rope while he steps to the other side.
You can pull him up. You can pull him up easily. That's fine.
Can I get on your back too?
You can. I'll lower it to see if there's room.
Sure, why not? I'll make this easy. You can just wade through the water super simply too because of your height. So
Okay.
yeah. So essentially, you go through the water. You come up. There's another pit. You can get over it pretty easily as a giant creature. So eventually, if you want to move all the way up to the end of the hall here,
Yeah.
as you're crossing, you come around the corner, and as you're walking down this section of hall, you notice that there's a small segment of the wall that's kind of indented, like it goes in about a foot, and there seems to be a key just hanging there.
I grab it with my teeth.
Sounds good. It's made of stone, so it's a nice key. I doubt anyone will break it. It's good and solid. Yeah, and then
I keep going. Yeah, if the hallway continues, I keep going.
yep. And I just want to show you so you have an idea of kind of maybe what happened. When you come up along the edge here, you'll probably notice that you can look down into some darkness there. It looks like the entirety of everything was kind of slowly sloping up after a particular point, and so you can actually just drop 5 to 10 feet down into the dark area below.
Ah.
Okay. Let's get the hell out of here.
What you would maybe assume is where the cube came from. And that'll take you a little bit of time, so I'll see what Pyra and Boosh had decided to do in the meantime.
Booch, we going into a room together or what? What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's friends stick together. Which one do you want to go into?
I don't know, the one next to this one?
Okay.
I'll open the door.
Alright, same as before, some darkness.
I'm going to bring Big Boy with me this time. I'm going to bring my cleaver. I'm not leaving it.
Don't cast any spells right now. This darkness will get rid of them. And I start walking.
Alright, do you walk in with your eyes open?
Oh, what did we do last time?
Well, this one specifically does say keep your eyes closed, so I'm just curious if you heed that or not.
Booch will, yeah.
Sure.
Not to lead you or anything.
Sure. My eyes are shut.
Are you doing it in person too?
Yep.
Oh, nice. I love it. Well, it's perfect because I'm not going to reveal the room unless you open your eyes, so you don't even need to move your characters, technically. So
Okay, cool.
just keep your eyes closed and I'll describe what you come across.
Yeah, describe what I see right now.
You see
See the inside of your eyelids.
Yeah, so you walk in. Eventually you
Okay.
come to like a solid wall, like very quickly, so you're pretty sure you need to turn.
Okay.
And so you turn to the left and you walk forward, you'd estimate about 15 feet. And then your foot catches on something rather quickly. And you identify the sound. It sounds like coins probably being knocked aside. And
Ooh.
it feels like you're maybe
I open
walking
my
in
eyes.
You open your eyes?
Yeah, I hear coins.
All right. Oh, that was quick.
Sorry, I hear coins.
No, it's great.
I don't tell Booch that I open my eyes though.
Oh, are your eyes still keeping? Well, the same thing happens to you though, Booch. Your feet start kicking coins.
Yeah, I think Booch would probably want to see if these are a bunch of gold coins or not. Platinum, perhaps.
Pyra, you have dark vision, right?
Yep.
So Booch, this room is actually just dark anyway, so you actually can't see anything even with your eyes open.
Okay.
And Pyra, you see a bunch of tall, shadowy creatures scattered around the room, kind of near the corners. And as you open your eyes, you notice that like they were just kind of looking in random directions, and then they all perfectly in sync stare exactly at you.
Great. I close my eyes.
Okay.
And I say, Booch, close your eyes.
What?
There's
Okay.
these things they can see me. Just shut your eyes. Remember, we're supposed to shut our eyes. I open my eyes. Ah.
All right, Booch closes his eyes as well.
You feel kind of like a cold feeling just kind of brush by your arm. It doesn't hurt or anything, but it just feels weird, like a breeze might have passed by you.
That's kind of spooky. What was that?
I don't know, but if we open our eyes, we're gonna find out. We gotta touch only the key, so I'm down on all fours, hands and knees. Let's find this key. Feel around with me.
All right, so I get down on the ground and start feeling around, seeing if I can feel anything that feels like a key in amongst all these coins.
Are they coins? He didn't say.
They were, yeah. Whenever you opened your eyes and looked quickly, you'd actually make note that they looked like they were all copper coins.
That doesn't even exist in our world with Leland's.
Leland doesn't have copper?
It's one gold piece a night.
Coins.
Spar is going through inflation right now.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's impressive. Yeah, so you're like just scattering everything around, trying to find a
Oh,
key.
yeah.
Eventually you touch something like stone that's very like rounded.
Okay.
And it's kind of in front of you, like it's not. It connects to the floor, but it's in front of you. It's
Both of us? Okay.
How high is it? How tall is it?
If you like start reaching your hands up, it's quite tall. If you're crawling, it's tall enough that you'd have to stand up to keep reaching.
Okay, I just keep feeling and stand up and...
I'm gonna go around the left side of it and feel around, see if there's any irregularities, like a depression or anything.
Eventually you run into the actual wall, but Pyra, if you're getting up, you do find the top of it eventually.
Yep.
So it feels like it's probably a pillar or like a similar
pedestal?
to the one that you, or pedestal, similar to the one that you saw in the first room.
Is there anything on top? I'm feeling.
Yes, you do feel a key.
Boochie, baby, I found the key. Let's get out of here.
Ho ho! Nice. All right. Let's.
It's on the top of this thing.
Grab it and.
I mean
like
we just gotta. I don't know.
Booch, I'll make note, Booch, that while you're like feeling around, your hand, as you like notice the wall and like feel down again, your hand touches against something that it feels smooth and kind of like it has carved edges, almost like a gemstone.
Oh. Okay. Can I pick it up? Is it heavy?
If you want to, yeah, it doesn't seem too heavy.
Booch, let's get out of here.
Yeah. There's something down here. Feels like a gemstone.
We touch only the key. Let's go.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Okay, I'll leave it.
The same thing as like you picked it up, and then as you drop it, you feel the same like cold breeze pass by you. In fact, this time that cold breeze is gonna make an attack roll at you. Okay, it missed anyway. This one felt more malintended. It almost felt like a cold hand kind of grasped at your arm, but it couldn't quite get you.
So I guess we just keep crawling, or I guess we're not crawling anymore, but like I just keep walking with my hands in front of me till I find like the narrower passage, right?
Yeah, that sounds good. You can find your way out. Yeah, you come out, and this key seems to be jet black. It looks like it's probably made of like a dark obsidian or something along those lines.
Do we see the others out in the corridor, or are they already into it?
Yeah, it would take about the same amount of time for you to do that as it did for them to do their part, so. So yeah, you come out and you see the two of them are riding on top of a giant goat. A giant naked goat. We should take careful note of that.
Guys, we got a key.
It looks like on the floor is related to each door. So therefore the meat needs to go into this one. And I point at that door. And probably the naked guy needs to go into this one.
Yeah, but it says you'll leave with only your skin, hair, bones, and entrails. Does that mean it will take our blood?
I don't think it's that literal.
I get to go to the meat one.
You wouldn't be leaving without any blood.
Okay, well, you guys go in that one. Then I'll wait here.
Well, I have some fish meat and I have some of my cured meat. I think it makes sense for me to go into that one.
I start clip-clopping. I dropped the key onto the ground for someone else to pick up. I start clip-clopping over to this kind of the fourth one with the useless armor one.
Yeah, I leap off.
I will dismount the goat and pick up the key.
All right. Are you doing this goat form, or are you shrinking back?
I'm all in on goat, yeah.
All right. You gonna have someone else open the door for you, or do we need a weird dexterity check for you to try to get that doorknob with your goat hand?
I will go open the door.
All right.
Wait, Booch, Pyra, before you go, hand me your key.
I toss it to her.
Okay, I have both keys now.
Don't leave us.
I won't.
I know, I'm just being funny.
All right. Do we want to handle the Leland part first?
Yeah, sure.
Let's goat it up.
Okay.
Go to town.
All right, Leland.
Oh!
You walk into darkness, as you might expect, and then the darkness turns. The hallway turns, and I assume you're just going to continue out of the darkness?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep going, feeling, rubbing my goat butt against the wall to kind of...
He's gonna ram his way in there.
All right. As your head emerges, you emerge into a room that's full of a bunch of like human-sized cockroach-looking monsters. Immediately upon entering, the first one sees you and just kind of gently brushes you with its antenna, and then just kind of turns its head like it don't give no shit.
Okay. I will continue into the room.
All right. They'll even, since you're a massive thing at this point, they'll actually move out of the way for you too.
There's another pedestal in front of me.
There is, and on top of that pedestal is a key.
Da-da-da. I go grab it. Yeah, I'll go grab it and get the hell out of here.
You'll make note that this key is a little softer than the others because this key is made of like a hardwood.
Okay.
Also, thanks for the nightmares, human-sized cockroaches.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of rusted weapons and armor all over the room as well. It looks like it's half-eaten.
Hydrasia thinks to herself, thank goodness I got naked. I'm gonna pop out of here.
Yep.
My instincts, every instinct in my body just wants to chew on this key, but I am refraining from doing so.
That's very
My
fair.
goat brain is trying to take over, but I got it under control. Out of here! I'll come out the darkness on the other side and just drop the key again on the ground.
I will run over and pick it up. Good job, Hydrasia. Pet your nose.
And I
The way,
nuzzle against your hand.
the way that goat talks.
I've never heard a goat make that noise.
Are you kidding? YouTube goats screaming. They sound like humans screaming.
I know. But
Do it right before bed, though.
Yeah.
That's essential.
Picture the human-sized cockroaches, too.
Yeah.
palate cleanser from the human-sized cockroaches will be goat screams. All right.
They're actually pretty cute, to be honest. Rust monsters, they're pretty cute.
Yeah.
If you say so.
All right, Booch, you go first. My hip hurts.
Okay.
So I assume you're wandering into the room?
Yes, and I'm gonna pull out the fish and have that in one of my hands.
Give me some of that meat.
I'll give the head to Pyra, and I'll keep the rest of the fish.
Yeah. So if you're wandering in...
And I
you
can't
wanna-
see, so I'm just kind of feeling my way along the wall.
No, and eventually, you can't see... I'll just move you to the spot, but you can't see even as you come out of the quote-unquote darkness, because it's still dark in this other room.
Okay.
But once you break through the sound barrier, you start hearing... And Pyra, you very clearly see, since you're in here too,
Yeah.
the room is quite filled with zombies.
Booch, how much meat did you bring?
Not very much, really.
There's a bunch of zombies in here.
I don't think zombies eat meat. They eat people.
They kind of like turn and look towards you both.
Thank goodness you two aren't made of meat.
Yeah, people are made of meat.
Are they looking at me like they're gonna attack me?
They're looking like they're gonna start moving towards you at the very least.
All right, so I'm gonna throw my fish over to the right of, left of the room.
Yeah, I'll throw my fish head over here.
Yeah, so I'll throw to the left, and Pyra throws to the right.
Yeah.
Sure, they react and wander over to the meat that you threw.
And then I want to dash to the podium that I can see. I know he can't see it.
I'll get the key.
As you get up there, you notice in the corner there seems to be an ornate skull with some runes carved on it, and you see a glinting in one of the eyes. And you also see the key on the pedestal ahead of you.
I reach out and grab the key.
All right.
Does anything happen?
No. The zombies are like encroaching though, so if you're not immediately fleeing, they're
I
gonna
am
take some
immediately
swings.
fleeing and saying,
Let's go, Booch. I got it.
The one is big enough that it's got some reach, so it's gonna take a thwack at you on the way by.
yeah, it gets me.
Oh, it only does 5 damage, but he basically just rams you with his fist on your shoulder as you walk by, but he kind of gets off kilter and falls over afterwards.
Big dumb zombie.
The other ones ripped apart that meat you gave them almost instantly, and they're chasing after you too.
Let's go.
I'm gonna quickly feel my way back out towards the door, and then once we get out, I'm gonna slam the door behind us.
Did you get the key?
Here, take it.
Yes. What does this key look like?
This one is made from bone.
I see.
Disgusting.
It's clean bone.
I'd like to go over to the final door and take a look at the locking mechanism and see if there's any indication as to the locks being different from each other.
No, doesn't look like it.
There's no text or icons or anything on the door?
No, just 4 like keyholes, kind of in a square, like 2 on top, 2 on the bottom.
Okay, so I'm going to take the 2 keys that were from the doors closest to this door, and I'm going to assume those are the top, and I'll put them on the same side as where they came from.
Yep, seems to work. Like
And
the
then-
lock kind of clicks.
The other 2 keys, same side they came from, on the bottom.
Yep, perfect. Yeah, the door clicks, and it seems to loosen as if you can open it freely now.
Let the goat go first.
Ah!
Okay, I open the door and stand back.
I
Come on, Hydration.
pick up my bag and my goat teeth and
I'll grab your bag from you and hold on to it for
oh,
you.
thank you. Ah! I keep walking.
So you walk into a room that has 4 what look like portals in the 4 corners of the room. And a voice plays for you one final time.
Alright, this last one's pretty easy, just a little memory jog. So, you got 4 portals here, 3 of them lead to certain death, and the other one leads straight to me. Yeah, I'm not actually anywhere near here, it's really far away, that's why I have these portals set up. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah, the portal you should go through, it's the color that I said earlier. I only said one color, so it's that one. Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, it's a 25% chance, so just take a guess, I guess.
So we all look at each other and we all say at the same time, orange.
Orange.
Sandwiches.
Dang!
What rhymes with orange? Alright, who's going first?
Shall we climb on Hydrangea and have her walk
Yes!
us?
Let's all
that's the
mount
way to
her.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Come on,
I
Hydration.
really don't think Booch can fit on there. He's happy to go by himself.
Just tuck up tight.
He looks back onto his shell and says, "All right, Spore babies, I know we've been through a rough go, but we're gonna do this."
All right, my little goat legs are starting to buckle under the 3 air, but
You can hold more than a gelatinous
Booch
cube.
weighs like over 200 pounds. He's a clunky guy.
A big boy.
I got some heft
Big
to
boy.
me.
A big
So
boy.
you're all going through the portal,
yeah.
Yep.
Do it.
and it's the orange one.
Yep.
Yep.
Final
All right.
answer.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh boy, we're gonna die.
Oh dear.
So you appear in a moderately sized stone room. There's no entrances or exits that you can see, but the entire room is just scattered. You would guess that this is the wizard's laboratory. There's beakers and equipment and scrolls all over a bunch of desks. Again, it looks like they've been ramshackled and just thrown all about. There's some bookshelves to the northern wall. Again, most of the books have been just pulled off of all the shelves. There's a dresser that's been ransacked. There's a large wooden chest in the bottom left-hand corner of the room. It's also been pretty much emptied. There's a few like random scattered coins. There's a table and some chairs, and probably the most important feature is that there is a very familiar looking wizard with a trail of blood leading from the table to pretty close to what looks like a portal at the bottom of the room. Looks like maybe he was trying to crawl his way to the portal before the loss of blood ended his life.
I wild shape back into hydration with everyone. I guess still on top of me.
We just all end up in
I
a pig
climbed
pile.
off as soon as we portaled.
I stay on top.
Well, you're now on top of Hydracia, and she's naked.
That's right.
Oh
This-
wow.
that's right.
She is naked.
Excuse me.
I just hand out your stuff to you.
I take a
thank
step
you.
away from you two, Delano and Hydration.
I hold on for just way too long and then finally get off.
I'll take my bag, but I will remain naked. Just in case.
So I'll look at the wizard. Is it quite obvious that he's dead?
Yeah, you're pretty sure that he's dead.
What were we supposed to do again?
Well, find out who killed him, he said.
Alright.
I'd like to go over to the wizard and make a medicine check or some sort of check to make sure that he's not still alive.
Yeah, for sure.
That's 18.
You are very confident that he is very dead.
Okay.
Looks like he was probably stabbed pretty close to the heart area with the dagger.
Ah. Yeah. He's seen his last days, I'm afraid, guys. It looks like he might have been stabbed with a dagger.
I will summon my spirit totem of the hawk. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Forget I said that because I had to use my reaction. No. I take it back. I take back my take back. I'm going to summon the hawk. Everybody that is in the hawk's area has advantage on perception checks.
Ah.
Nice.
In the 30-foot radius of the hawk.
I would like to
Yeah, I think I'll
do a perception check.
go over to where the table where he was obviously stabbed and just try to investigate, see if we find anything that would lead to who the murderer might be.
Yeah, does everyone want to pick like what they're looking at in general if you're doing search checks?
I have to be within 10 feet of you, Emily?
30 feet of the hawk, which the hawk's going to be in the middle of the room.
Oh, perfect. I'm going over to the bed because it could be a crime of passion.
I'm going to check the chest in the left corner.
And I'm going to go down to the right corner where it looks like there's a table and a bookshelf there.
Yeah, I'll look through these things.
I'll check with Kaitsa.
So yeah, you're making your checks with advantage, so remember to roll 2 dice and take the higher result.
No need to roll a second time.
I got 23 on the bed.
Booch is on fire. I just want to play Booch all the time from now on.
Yeah, I'll ask Leland. You can just kill off your other character and switch him with Booch.
Wouldn't you miss
I love
Fireball?
Falsey. I just wish Falsey could roll.
Our whole campaign revolves around you, Bill. You cannot change your character.
What, did you get a 20 on your regular roll too there, John?
I did.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, I got a 20 and a 9, but with advantage, so right?
Adjusted 20 for hydration.
Ooh, we are so
So
perceptive.
it's a 24 for Booch.
Okay. And Elena has a 23.
Alright, so I got an 18.
Yeah, everyone pretty much destroyed that, so I can just front load you a bunch of information. Hydracia and Kitsi, Kitesy, you don't notice too much in particular. Looking at the chest, you do notice that there are a couple of gold coins. There's even a platinum coin left at the bottom, so it looks like whoever took the contents was probably in a little bit of a hurry. They had enough time to ransack the rest of the place, but they clearly didn't need every last coin. Pyra, I'll just go in clockwise order here.
We're going to divvy up the coins that are left between the two of us.
Yeah, it's not a lot. It's like 9 gold coins and a platinum piece.
More platinum than we've seen from our DM.
Okay.
Pyra, the bed itself, other than being very nice linen, like when you go to like touch the bed and crawl into it to search it, you just want to lie in and go to sleep instantly.
Okay.
But as you relax in and get comfortable, your head kind of turns and you look at the wall, and something seems off about the wall directly beside the bed. Like the seams don't look quite right, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Deleno, looking over at the bookshelf, you notice a lot of books are kind of scattered and whatnot. The one bookshelf in the corner, most of the books are still on, but you do notice one book is pulled out a little bit further than the rest of them, and the title of the book just seems a little like on the nose to you. And the title is How to Find Secret Doors.
Okay. So I will pull that when the opportunity presents itself.
Okay, we'll just go to Booch real quick. Booch, with again a very fantastic roll all around. It looks like pretty much anything of value to the untrained eye is gone off of these tables. Like there aren't really any potions or anything that seem of interest, but your eye is a little keener than that, and there's things of value here to you that are beyond compare to others. There's little spores and funguses. You're pretty sure you actually found parts of some of the mushrooms that maybe were used to make that combined purple mushroom. And you find a bunch of just random fungus clippings and whatnot, all of which are fascinating to you, and the others probably would have just pushed into a garbage can.
Nice.
And because you asked, John, whenever you pull the book out, it just comes out of the shelf like a normal book.
Okay. Well, I'll take a look at it. Is it pretty cool?
Yeah, I mean, it's a relatively plain book. It's got some nice, like, gold bindings on the outside. But when you open it up, it's not a book at all. It's just a false inside, and there actually is a keyhole inside of the book.
Ah. Did we have a key we didn't use for something?
We had a key we found in the non-crush wall room that didn't go in that door. I don't know if we brought it with us, though.
Yeah, I don't know that we picked it up.
I would say we would not leave a key behind for no reason.
No, I wouldn't think you did either.
I'll take the key out that everyone forgot that we grabbed.
That was me who found it.
I had it in my pocket.
Right? So.
Yeah.
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 So I'll take it out of my pocket where I put it and stick it into the book and see if it fits.
It does not seem to fit.
All right, throw the key because this is useless. Does anyone have a key? Can I find a key in this room?
I can't find a key, but this wall looks like it's some type of false wall. I gotta investigate it.
Oh.
Like a secret door.
Okay.
I want to look on the wizard, see if he has a key in his pocket.
Sounds good. You want to make an investigation check?
Don't forget to search the rectum.
You can have advantage too, just because I assume somebody would assist you or something.
I would hope so, because I only got an 11.
Yeah, I'll spread the cheeks.
Yeah, advantage on rectum checks.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God. Pull my glove.
Kites,
Snap it.
I am beginning to like you more and more.
Double glove.
You're not so bad yourself, sweet cheeks.
Oh my gosh.
Us water genasi have a saying that may explain some of my natural behavior. Thousands have lived without love, but none have lived without water. We often forget the finer pleasures of life.
I'll give you a kiss on the cheek real quick. And then I'll go in looking for a key.
It's like that moment in a movie. It's like so cute and the music is playing slow and then you just snap the glove on and oh my gosh.
All right, you find the key exactly where you expect it to be.
Oh my gosh.
In his pocket,
There's-
you mean?
There's no way.
In a pocket. In
A pocket of human flesh or
I mean, he's got an asshole of holding. I mean, he is a wizard.
I found a key.
It's meticulously clean, though, you'll make note. Even with all the blood.
oh my gosh.
Here, Delano, try this.
And I sort of touch it uncomfortably and stick it into the keyhole and give it a turn.
All right, so when you turn, some like magical sparkles come out of the book, and then you hear like do 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 do, and then the door beside Pyra just
What
it
the
comes
heck?
off the hinge and swinges open.
You just had to put the key from the a-hole into the keyhole.
You almost killed me.
What's in there?
It is a large, ornate chest, not quite as big as that wooden chest from earlier, but it's got some nice, fine metallic design. It's got some silver and gold hinges and whatnot, but it doesn't have a key or a lock or anything. It looks like it can be opened pretty freely.
It's just treasure. There's no bad guy in here.
Well, open it up. There might be something in there.
How
Okay, fine.
disappointing.
I mean, the murderer would be stupid to hide out in this dude's room.
I open the chest.
All right, it is full of treasure. There's like gold and platinum. It actually looks like there's quite a few gemstones in there too.
There's nothing in here, guys.
And I like shovel it in my
Well, that's disappointing. For sure.
I mean, Pyro would definitely be shoveling a few things in before anyone suspects her and goes to
Yeah, so you definitely notice as she's saying, "Oh, there's nothing in here." She's just pushing things into her bag.
nothing to see here.
Well, we still don't know who killed him.
I was just gonna say, is there any clue as to what actually happened?
No. Based on, like, especially the fact that you've all rolled ridiculously well, it looks like whoever did this did a pretty good job of making sure there wasn't any evidence left behind, unless you have any very specific ideas.
The dagger. Is there a dagger anywhere?
It was the turtle.
It doesn't seem like there is, no.
Oh, the turtle?
Yes.
He seemed to like his master, though.
The way he took a bite out of that fish.
That is a good reminder. We must go get the animals.
Yes, we cannot leave them to fend for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want those little buddies to just starve in there. That's terrible.
Are you, what are you doing with the chest full of loot, other than just letting Pyra jam it all in a bag?
If we see her doing it, I'll just say, let's drag. There's obviously a portal here. We could
Why don't we, like,
take the treasure with us.
split that up between us? Yeah.
Just leave it in the chest, and we'll take it with us.
Okay. And I, like, stop taking anything, but I don't put anything I've already taken back.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong. I can help drag the chest.
And then, drag it over to this. It does look like the same portal that we saw, etchings that we saw when we were teleported here.
It does, yeah.
At the exit.
At the exit,
Yes.
yeah.
So can we try to push this chest over top of that portal and see if anything happens?
Should we do anything with the wizard's body to lay him to rest or something?
Put the wizard's body on the portal first. Let's test it out.
Sounds like a plan. I'll push the wizard's body over onto the portal.
All right, yeah, no, it actually does. Sure, it disappears.
Well, something happened to it.
I'm gonna take one last look around this room, see if there's anything we're missing.
No, nothing you can see.
All right, Pyra gets on the portal.
Oh, we gotta go
See
get
you
the
guys on
animals.
The animals.
Oh.
Okay, I would like to take the empty chest in the main room here and take it back to the pond and try to fill it with water and get the fish in there and the turtle.
You don't, other than the portal that you see in front of you, you don't see any other portals.
We have to go back to the beginning and go through again.
There's no door.
There's no door either. Yeah, you were basically
Oh,
teleported
that's
into the
right.
middle of the room.
Shit.
Yeah, we'll have to go back through the whole thing again.
We'll call that strike 2.
Hydration, I thought you were smarter than that.
I'll drag the chest with the money in it.
Yeah, let's bring the empty chest with us. We can use that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's get on this damn portal. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yep. Put the chest on the portal with the money and jump on it and ride it to the teleportation. Ride it there.
You are now in a pitch black room with a big gelatinous cube.
No, in fact, you appear to be back where you started. Except now there's a dead body lying on the ground in front of you.
And we've framed ourselves.
Guards surround you. They were waiting for you.
Oh, right, and the entire forest is on fire from the fire you left on. No, the fire seems to have petered itself out. That is, in theory, the end of the adventure. If you want to know what treasure you got out of the treasure chest, I can just tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we'll have a little fun with this. This will be like the final thing we get to do. So I'm going to describe what they are to you, and then you tell me who's taking them, and then I'll tell you what they actually do.
Oh gosh.
I guess Hydration will put her armor back on.
And this is first come, first
Don't
serve.
be so hasty.
If you take one of these, you can't take another one. So,
I should have summoned my lava monster, dang it.
all right. So there is a small silver device about the size of a pocket watch with a small metal pin underneath a glass cover. Kind of looks like a compass.
Ah, okay.
I'll take it.
We gotta hear what they
Don't
all
we get
are
to hear
first.
more before we decide?
Yeah, come
No,
on.
I think he was saying
No,
you
we
choose it.
one by one. We decide what we're
Oh.
taking. You can't take a
All
second
right.
one.
I'll take
it.
I took it already.
This is like White Elephant. Do you get to choose between?
Okay, you took the first
Yes.
All right. Next one. A green bumpy orb that's warm to the touch and kind of feels like scales.
That's definitely all booch right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that has Booch written on it.
All right. There is a glass jar, a pretty large jar, like a giant jar of pickles. It's so big it has a 4-inch wide opening at the top. It says "Do not break" on it. And it just looks like it's an empty jar.
It's mine.
Okay.
Got it.
Now we have a bottle that's filled with a smoky mist. And there's some words etched onto the glass. Only those of you who can speak Primordial will be able to read it, though.
I do not.
I could read it out loud to someone.
It's actually specifically an Aquan, just in case that happens to be what Hydratia actually has.
Oh. Well, that's all you then.
I have Primordial.
Yeah, it's just primordial.
Primordial works, because it's... Okay. Yeah. But you read it most easily as, water is only as pure as the soul it washes.
I believe I shall take this one.
Who's left? I feel bad for whoever's left.
It's just John.
Me. Delana.
John, the last thing you find while, like, reaching through the coins is an ice cube.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Is like forever ice?
It is. It's ever
Hold
ice.
it in my hand?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's an ice cube that it's about as useful as having 4 ice cubes, but they never melt, so it can just chill drinks.
No, that's pretty
It's
nifty.
nice.
Think of many other uses for that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I like hydration more and more the more I know about her.
I agree.
I wonder what she was saying as a goat. Can you imagine?
Oh, Kaitsa picked up what I was throwing down.
Yeah, I'll need to turn this into a 2-shot so you can actually investigate the murder and experience more Hydratia. Speaking of Hydratia, I'll just go in reverse order. Yours is a bottle of spirits. If you drop a coin into it and shake it, the bottle fills with alcohol depending on what you throw in. So in your world, you can only make cheap wine by throwing gold coins in. But in real D&D, you can throw a copper in to get cheap ale, silver for dwarven stout, or platinum for elven wine.
Ooh.
And you can pour the mist from the bottle into a corpse, and it acts as if it has a gentle repose spell, so that it keeps the
that's
body
cool.
good for longer. I believe the jar was next in reverse
That's me.
order. The jar, if you really, really look closely, you actually see something familiar inside the jar. There's a small gelatinous cube stuck in the jar, and that is literally what the jar is. It's a gelatinous cube in the jar.
Nothing happens if I let it out?
You can't let it out. So because it's made like a
It's like a ship in a bottle.
yeah, it can't actually get out, but it's a 4-inch wide opening at the top that you can put stuff in if you want.
So she could feed it.
Or I could break it.
Or you could break it and let the cube free. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about. Okay.
Well, you probably don't want to do that.
Well, it's for disposing of small things that you want the cube to eat.
Yeah, it's a portable garbage can.
Oh. I don't know these things. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, that's fair. And just because you maybe didn't realize before with the gelatinous cube, it eats everything other than stone or metal. So you could also use it to store coins in a way to make sure that robbers don't enjoy when they try to steal them.
How do I ever get the coins out, though?
That is a problem.
Age-old problem of having a gelatinous cube in a jar.
You never get your coins back. It's like,
It's a puzzle trying to dump the coins before the gelatinous cube covers the opening. Yeah, shake it and try again.
It's like one of those tilt puzzles with the ball in the hole.
Yeah.
The sphere, Booch. Oh, I keep forgetting we're actually on Zoom, so I could look at you all while I'm talking.
yeah.
The sphere is it lets you speak dragon, like Draconic, speak and read it, and it'll also glow if a dragon is within 120 feet of you.
Oh, sweet.
I can speak Draconic too, buddy.
Nice.
Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's less good. You know, you walk into a bar and suddenly it starts glowing, and it's just like, well, I'm uncomfortable now. And so the compass, I'll actually make note because you might be able to semi-solve this one without me telling you. So whenever you pull the compass out, it doesn't actually seem like it points north.
Does it point to what I'm thinking about?
Yes. No, sorry. I thought maybe you were thinking about something specific. It seems to be pointing just a little off north, like kind of northwest.
Does it point towards the wizard's lab?
I mean, you're not sure, but if you walk around a bit, like all you have to do is take like 2 steps forward, and suddenly the compass points instead directly west, pointing to the corpse.
So it points towards the wizard.
Yeah. So it's a compass that if you attune yourself to it, the compass points towards you.
Ooh.
And you also get a +1 diplomacy bonus as long as you're telling the truth.
So I attune to the compass, and then I give it to somebody else, and they can always find me.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Handy.
In Russia, compass find you.
And we still have those the scrolls too that we can write back and forth to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, right. And I suppose you never actually did anything with the other thing you found. But the little storm in a gem is exactly that. It's a storm that's in a gem, and if at some point you were to break it, it just makes that storm appear in like the local area.
Nice.
I do feel bad, of course, that you can't go and rescue the animals, but
They'll be fine.
We would have found a way to get back and get them.
Oh, yeah. Going all the way back.
Yeah, well, we had no idea where we were because we portaled.
Right.
That's our next mission.
in my
Yes.
head I was like, when they see these portals, they might think, oh, we need to go get the animals first, but that's always an example of like, you might be a little bit more in a rush as people as you are as characters. So as characters, you might have thought about going back and getting them. Who knows? Yeah. But yeah, that is the one shot.
All right.
Yay!
Cool.
Yay!
We won.
Thank
we
you
had
very
some
much.
difficulties along the way, but we made it through.
Yeah, that was excellent. Thank
That
you
was
very
really
much
fun.
again, Pep, for volunteering.
Yeah, thank you for all joining in and doing it. Y'all did a really good job. Yeah, there was some stuff that didn't happen along the way, but whatever. Like, you didn't do anything with the potions. You did solve it properly, I'll just tell you that.
Yay!
It was the...
Okay.
You didn't use them, but that
We
was the
win.
answer.
We didn't need to use them. We kept avoiding fights.
Yeah, it's true.
We kept our eyes closed.
I was going to suggest you throw the meat-smelling poison
Oh,
in for
Oh.
the zombies.
that would have been
We could have wore it like cologne. Oh wait, that's
No,
the wrong.
That'd be
Yeah,
awful.
that's what you
opposite of what you want.
need. That meat smells like meat.
Hydration doesn't prepare any healing spells.
Oh no, you didn't have any?
No, nada.
She is a snob.
Yeah, a little
Well, I
bit.
find that
But when she likes you, she likes you.
while hydration quenches my thirst, she also leaves me feeling very thirsty.
Again, thank you very much, Pep. Why don't you give your tell everyone again where they can find you and what you like to do.
Thank you so much, Leland, the DM from the Incorrigible party, who is an amazing DM, and I have the privilege of running a game for you and everyone else.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
One final time, I am Pep MacDonald. I go by Board Pep on Instagram, where I post pictures once every few months. Twitter, where I post something once every week, probably. YouTube, where I make a video usually every couple of days. They're about board games, so feel free to check them out. I have Pep Talks, which I didn't mention earlier, and it's where I talk about something in like a pep talk way. Although I tend to be more negative in them than I intend to, so it's like a pep talk where I complain about stuff. So it's cool. Complaining's fun.
Perfect, right up my alley.
Yeah. and thus ends the adventure of the Tree Bunch. Happy adventuring!
And that's our show. Be sure to follow us on social media. We're the Incorrigible Par on Twitter, Incorrigible Party on Facebook and Instagram. You can go to incorrigibleparty.com for additional world and NPC information and check out some of the merchandise there. Be the cool kid at your next game night by donning some Incorrigible Party apparel. Incorrigible Party is sponsored by Critical Hit Design. Go to criticalhitdesign.com for your design needs. All ambient sounds and music are courtesy of tabletopaudio.com. Our intro and outro music was created by Josh Jarvis. You can contact him for your own musical inquiries via email at jamesmercymusic@gmail.com. Happy adventuring!